Hello, everyone. We're still going through our 50 greatest moves of all time in our Analyze with Me series. Today, we're looking at move number 43. This is in my estimation, 43rd best move of all time. As I mentioned in previous videos, it's kind of hard to not be completely subjective when doing these evaluations, but I'm giving it my best shot. So, the game is playing. If you've seen our videos before, when the pieces stop moving, that means the key position is up and ready to go. So this game is between Krasenkow and Adianto from 1998. I'll put that information in the notes. And we're going to look at white and see what amazing move. Oh, you see the eval bar go up big for white. Check with the queen, and bishop attacks queen. The pieces have stopped moving, which means it's time to figure out what white does in this position. So let's examine what's going on here. White has a lot of pieces hanging. This bishop is being attacked. The queen is being attacked. And the knight's being attacked. Of course, this pawn is pinned down due to the rook, but still, there's still a lot of trouble here. So what does white do? What else is going on here? So we can see from the evaluation bar, which if you're not familiar with that, it's this bar right here that says M5. That means it's mate in 5. So white had a forced checkmate in 5 moves that black can't stop no matter what he does. So that tells us that the game is actually already over. But again, if you're playing in a real chess game, or when the players were playing this game, they don't have an evaluation bar. They didn't have 98, probably even, well, you probably, I don't know, maybe you had chess engines. So you maybe could have had a computer calculate that it was mate in 5. But anyway, they didn't know it. So in this position, the game continues on. If you know the move, drop it in the comments. Tell us what you know. Tell us what you think. And pause it if you need more time to figure out what the move is. Otherwise, here we go. Same position, and the move is the 43rd best move in this position, or 43rd best move in history in this position, according to me, is the monstrous knight to e6. Bam. And you see the evaluation bar tells you it's mate in 4. So that is the next the next move in the continuation. So again, without the evaluation bar, that's a more amazing move maybe, because it's not entirely obvious why that's such a powerful move, especially since there are so many options for black to do here. So before we examine what happened in the game, let's see what could have happened with that move. So again, we see the move, and so white can be taken by the bishop, the queen, the rook. No, the rook can't take anything. The pawn can take the bishop. So let's say that if you just take pawn takes on c5, now it's just mate in 1. The queen just checkmates, right? Because the queen is backed up by the rook. So that's the end of the game. Even faster if you take with the pawn. Now let's say the obvious move, and what happened in the game is bishop takes queen, right? Because, oops, sorry. It's thinking I want to do that move. Okay. So, sorry. Bishop takes queen. So you see the mate in 1 pop up again, and that's because, can you see the checkmate? So the bishop has that diagonal, queen has that file. So the king has nowhere to go. You see those arrows crossing everything. So all you have to do is put the king in check in a way where you can't be taken. How can you do that? Well, very simple. Knight to c7, checkmate. The knight's attacking the king. The king still can't go anywhere because these squares are still cut off. That's the end of that one. So that's mate in 1. So like we said, in this position, after the knight move, it's actually mate in 4. Let's see what else could be done here. Can black do anything just to slow this down? Is there like spite checks? Is that what can slow this down? So there's a couple of spite checks maybe, and let's see, black can delay with that, which just gets taken. And then now black could take the knight, and we could just go, that's not main one? Oh, could be the bishop. Or would that be mate in one? Oh, because he blocks with the bishop again. Good grief. Okay. So in this position, it's mate in two. Looks like the fastest way is just to take this pawn. Yeah, okay. Fastest way is just to take the bishop, sorry. So in this position, it's black's turn to move, and he can do absolutely nothing to stop the queen check on either d7 or f7, right? Because if you block with the rook, trying to stop that take, you just get mated that way. And if you do a different move, well, it's actually the same problem. You can go there, or you can go there, right? Either one of those works. Okay, so we have examined all the possible options, or I think so. We'll go back, and again, this amazing move, the one that gets the multiple exclamation points and counts as the 43rd best move that we've ever seen, is this knight to e6 move. Not even the check, but just completely demolishes the opponent in that he doesn't have anything to do to avoid an impending checkmate. Okay, thanks for watching. If you like this video, then go ahead and subscribe. And the rest of the series, we're down to move 43, so we've started on move 50, and we're moving down towards 1. If you want to see any more of our videos, they're right down here. Okay, thanks for watching.